Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. He's 11. He'll be 12 on September 12th. Oh, thank you. Hi, Owen. Hi, Magsy. Hi, April. Oh, that's your bearded dragon. Hold on, guys. We got a ass hat in here. Sorry, Kelly. We always get one or two of them every stream. I don't know where they come from. Dark out already. Can you see Spiky? Hi, buddy. Hi, Spiky. How you doing? You got dirty face? You got dirty face, Spike? What are you doing? You're gonna eat your food. Eat your food, buddy. I don't know what he's doing. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix this food. Hold on, Spike. Okay. I keep forgetting I'm holding the light. Buddy, if you back up, you're laying on it. Spikey, back up some. Hi, crabs. I'm late. I was well, I did get it done. I only got one more thing left to do in that room I was working on. Then I'm done with it. Like, that is taking me so much longer than I ever thought it would. He's got watermelon and carrots and apples and broccoli. Um, um, oh, and I gave him whatever I had left of them collard greens. I need to go to the grocery and get him more food. See, he's going to turn around because he wants me to fix it. Spike, you have a mess, buddy. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix his food again. Come here, Spike. Come here, buddy. Yeah, Spike likes lettuce too. It's a good source of water for him, lettuces. Does yours like broccoli? Like, Spike would eat just broccoli if I would give him just broccoli. Like, broccoli is his absolute favorite. And spinach, he likes spinach a lot too. Yeah, yeah, Spike likes greens too. I don't think other he don't care for cabbage too much, but that's the only one that I've found out. Like he'll eat a bite or two of cabbage, but then he won't. I guess I don't know. It might be too hard for him. But well, then he eats carrots, so I don't know why he don't like cabbage. Yours don't like cabbage either. Well, maybe they just know it's yucky. I don't blame them. I wouldn't eat it either. Hi, Dylan. Yeah, it must be crabs that yours don't like it either. I just threw like a whole head of cabbage away because I went to this little grocery store by me and they really didn't have any greens other than the cabbage sitting there, so I grabbed it and thank you, Dylan. And he didn't eat it, so I just threw it away. Let me see if I can fix this food a little. Crabs, does yours do that too? And if you do. That's good, crabs. Does your turtles like wait for you to fix their food? Like I can't eat unless you fix it for me. I don't know. Spike might just do it since I've always done it for him. Good night, Dylan. Oh, bless you too, Dylan. Yeah, he will, crabs. Like, it took Spike, I don't know how long. But turtles, they have such a mind and personality of their own. Like, they just do what they want. Like, a dog is more loyal, I guess. Like, turtles are just, like, they're just so, I don't know how to explain them. You know what I'm talking about, though. Yes, yes. Spike does that, too. If he sees a hose or a cord or something he can wrap himself up in, he does it every time. He'll wrap it around his neck and then start making these weird noises, and he does it every time. Hi, Ghost. Yeah, that's why, like, I literally had to change hoses to them, that little, you know, that little curly Q hose that they got, because any other hose would hang down and Spike would put his neck through it every time. And I was so afraid, like, what if he did that and I wasn't out here to help him? Yep. Yep. Yeah, Spike loves mud too. I got the stuff to make him a little pool. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. I just got concrete. I'm just going to dig a hole and, you know, put concrete in it so then it would hold water. I hope he goes in his house to go to sleep because I really need to do a sleep stream. He's looking for his black house and I have it over there because that's what he's looking for, because he didn't sleep in his big house last night. He just slept out in the yard and that. I'm trying not to flash the light over there too much because I hope you don't see it. Yeah, Ghost, he wants his black house. He likes to sleep out in the yard in the summertime. But, like, there ain't no lights or nothing out here to do a sleep stream. This is what it would look like if he didn't go in his big house. That's what the sleep stream would look like. I don't know how long he's going to walk around looking for it. Spikey, go in your big house. He's giving me the evil eye like, I know you did something with it. He sees it. You hear him huffing and puffing? He is not happy at all. Yeah. Think I should do it, Ghost? Just let him have his house? Okay, hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna set this down and put the camera taller so I can get his house for him. Here, let me put it up here so maybe I can at least use the electric. He'll move it anyway. He'll move it to where he wants it. See, that's what he's wanting. You gotta come around one more side, Spikey. He's looking for the... He can't see good at night at all. Like, if I didn't have this flashlight, he would be blind. Like, when you feed him at night, if you don't have a flashlight to put on the food, he can't see it. I'm trying to show you guys. See, now he's just going to start moving his house to wherever he wants it. Yes, Ghost, he is. That's what he wants, was his house. He loves that little house. I need to cut the opening bigger. Since he's a lot bigger now and has a hard time getting in and out of it. Oh, that's okay, crabs. See, he's just going to push his house around to wherever he wants it now. Till he finds a comfortable spot. Oh, thank you, Ghost. I'm glad you helped me. I'm always like, Ghost, help me. Any bad feedback on Spike? No. No. Well, like, I wouldn't trust him around toddlers by himself. You know what I mean? Like, if you're there watching the babies, then okay. But, like, I wouldn't trust just Spike and a 2-year-old in the room together. Because, you know, Spike is big enough, and, you know, he doesn't know it's a baby, and if it made him mad, I would... But other than that, like, you know, like, he's only been mad 3 times in 11 years, and 2 of them was on camera, so you guys got to see him mad. He's just a big, loving turtle. It's my only turtle I've ever had, though, so I don't have anything to compare him to. further and back against his house, the big house. Let me see if I can make it shorter, guys. Hold on, let's see if I can make the camera shorter. I need 3 hands. I'm trying to figure out how to shine this light and not get the shadow. Oh, Spike. He turned it to where it's going to be hard as heck to see in there. Okay, he's moving it away from the building. That's good. I'll have more room. No, Crabs, he'll stay in this, he'll stay right where he is. Like, he wouldn't even go in there. That's what I was trying to get him to do when I took his house away. I was trying to get him to go to the shed, but as you've seen, he didn't want to. So, I think it's cooler out here for him when it's real hot in the summertime. So that's why he chooses to sleep out here in the summer. Like last night, he slept right here in this house. I think it's just cooler for him in the summer when it's real hot. I'm trying to think, Ghost, if I have one. You know what? I got a, well, how would I do that? Like, I got a home security system, and the cameras on it's got, like, the night vision. I'm trying to think how I could run one. I'll have to come up with something. I'll have to think about it for a minute, guys. Watch me be disconnecting my home security system to put a camera out here. I don't even know if I got enough wires and stuff, though, to do that. I don't know. I'll have to look. I think he's trying to get away from this light that I'm shining in there. I don't have any of the wireless home cameras because a lot of people around here buy this $5, whatever they're called, on Amazon that make the wireless cameras stop working. I don't remember what they're called. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. So, when I redid the cameras around my house, I did the wired ones, so that way them stupid things that they use doesn't work. Yeah. I'd have to order one, though. I don't have any of the wireless ones. I threw them all away when I redid the wired ones. I threw all the wireless ones away. Wasn't even thinking about this, or I would have kept them. Yeah, he's trying to get away from this light. See, watch guys, I'll shine it up here to where it's not bothering him. Like, it looks a lot lighter on camera than it is in real life. Like, Spike, I don't think can see any light. Yeah, crabs, I don't have any of that though. I got this one. I'll have to read what it says. It's some kind of flashlight you use with night vision. I don't remember what it's called. You probably do. I got one of them. I don't know if that would work or not though. I'd have to have a night vision camera. And I mean, I'm willing to take one down if I have enough wires to run the wireless ones out here. Yeah. He's in there making his noises already, guys. See, he just was like, that light's shining on me. I'm going to make his little pool that I'm going to make him. I'm going to make it right here behind this little fence. Because see, Spike's house, it's a mess back there, guys. But like there's another door to Spike's house right there. I just got to flip it up. And because my husky dog will, if I put his little pool out here, my husky would just lay in it because he likes water. And I can't deal with him being wet all the time, flinging mud everywhere in the house. See, and Spike's right by his shed, but he just don't want to go in there because of, oh, he sees the light again. But his shed's right there. He's not far from it at all. See? He's right there. Yeah, Ghost, one of the shorts I posted today's got, his name's King, my husky dog. Got him in it, and I got another one. I was filming Spike, and King would just not move his butt out of my way. I'm like, King, can you move? Aww. That's sweet, Crabs. And King likes to sniff Spike. I don't know why. But Spike will start like making his noise at him, like hissing at him. Like I said, King, he don't want you sniffing him. One time when I had Spike inside, King was even licking him. Like I'm like, will you quit licking him? He don't like that. Spike was just making his hissing sound. And I was like, King, he don't want you licking him. King's a sweet dog too. I got him because this lady that had him left him locked in a cage for like 22 hours a day. Let me fix this camera, guys. Hold on. And she gave him to like 5 other people before me, but every single one of them Yeah, Spike don't like. Spike's a sniffer too, though. Ghost. Spike sniffs everything. Like he's the sniffingest turtle ever. But she gave him to like 5 other people before me, and all 5 of them. Hold on, I gotta grab this. All 5 of them took him back to her because, Spike did this, or not Spike, but King did this, or King did that. And King, he's a sweet dog. I mean, is he perfect? No, not by any means. He has epilepsy, and like when I got him, like nobody said anything about it, which I don't mind. I'm just saying all those people before me didn't take him to the vet and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. He's a sweet dog. Will he bite? Yeah, he will bite. Has he bit? Yeah, he has bit. I just don't think that's a reason not to like him, though. Would I trust him around kids? No, absolutely not. But I don't have any little kids. I don't know. I just think, that, you know, that would be like saying if a human hits somebody that we're not good anymore. That's the same as a dog biting. Like, that's the only thing they can do to protect themselves. And let me think. Out of the 5 dogs, there's 3 males and 2 females, and it is so funny because all 3. Well, Buddy, he's not alpha at all. He's like laid back and chill. He don't care what anybody does. But the other 2, they both think they're alpha, and they're constantly fighting. I don't know if that's good or bad, Krebs. I don't know. I just think that animals are just like kids, you know? They can't tell you what's wrong with them. They just depend on us for everything, and, you know. Yeah, yes, Ghost. Yep, that's exactly how you just explained him. That's how he is. And I mean, uh, the first lady that had him from the time he was 6 weeks old until he was probably 3 years old. And he was literally locked in a cage that he couldn't even stand up in for 22 hours a day. A day. And who's to say he even got 2 hours out? That's just what she admits to. So, I'm sure that didn't have good effects on him. You know what I'm saying? And the cage was so small he couldn't even stand up. Like, I don't even know. I don't know why she got him. She had another little dog that I tried to get from her because that one was locked in a cage too. And it was a tiny dog. I don't know what kind it was, but it had a horrible life too. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, if somebody does something to us, we have to protect ourselves. And like, since I've had King, he's bit my daughter once. Because, let me explain the situation. King was working on me and my daughter put in a new water heater. And when we did, I broke the hot water pipe and she broke the cold water pipe. So we had to go underneath the house. Well, when we had it open, King went under there. And then he starts crying. And like, so both of my kids my son and my daughter went under there because I can't get under there. And King had gotten his foot like wrapped around a wire, and my son's like, Mom, I need scissors. So I'm running in the house to get scissors. My daughter's like, no, don't cut that, you don't know what it is. And I was like, yeah, that's true. So my daughter was trying to get his foot unwound in the wire, and he was scared and he was shaking, and my daughter was trying to, like, had to push his foot to get it out of that wire, and he bit her. I mean, she had a little tiny mark on her. Like, it wasn't like she was gushing blood or anything. Like, she didn't need it to go to the doctor or anything. Like, she had a little tiny mark on her arm. And that was the only time that he's done anything since I've had him. And I've had him for 6 years. But I always say, like, I don't even know why I have cameras and stuff around my house. Like, the German Shepherd that I gave my daughter, that's her dog now, but he was mine. He came from the breeder that only breeds them for the police dogs. I told that story. Like, the only reason he didn't get to become a police dog was because he only had one testicle, so they labeled him defective. And that's how I ended up with him. And, he's a real sweet dog. Like, he's real passive. But, like, I don't know. If, like, somebody he don't know or something, he's, like, up in their face. And he weighs, like, I don't know, like 100. I don't know. Like, I'd have to ask her. He just went to the vet. I think he weighs, like, 100, close to 130. And then she's got the white dog, Mabel. Mabel loves females. Like, if you're a female human, Mabel will love you. She'll lick you. She'll love you to death. But if you're a male, she wants to eat your face off. And nobody knows why. Like, she just don't like males. And it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. But if you're a girl, she's good with you. But if you're not a girl, she don't like you. But I said, well, like, why did I put up new cameras? I feel sorry for anybody that would come in here. Like, I don't even feel safe coming in here sometimes. Like, I'm like screaming outside the front door, it's me, shut up, it's me, so they know it's me. Like, don't attack me. You see who I am first. But it is funny, since like all 5 of the dogs have been together, you can see, like, they did form like a pack, you know what I mean, like wolves and, dogs do in the wild. You can actually see all their spots in their pack. It's so neat. It is a neat thing to see. And the 2 male dogs that fight, they're fighting to be the top dog, because it's King right now, the husky, has it. Like, the other dog messed with him the other day, and King will normally walk away from it when he starts on him. Like, this is the first time King's ever fought back in his life, and like, that dog hasn't messed with him since. His name's Bubba, the dog I'm talking about. I'm just like, why are you? And they argue over nothing. I'm like, why are you arguing? Like, you're sitting there arguing over. There's nothing to argue about. Nothing. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute. Why did he jump out of the pond? Crabs? Oh, sorry. I'm too busy reading. I'm not even paying attention when I'm doing with the light. Is that better, guys? Did it live, crabs? Did the koi live? It didn't live? Oh my gosh. I, um, I have a little pond out front. It's, well, the pond that, that black one that Spike's got, that was my pond out front, but I wanted a bigger one. So it's probably like three of them. It's not that big. It's like three of the one that Spike's in right now. Um, but, um, I bought a koi and put it in there, and like within an hour it was dead. And I went back to the fish store and they said something wasn't right with my water. And they said, well, before you buy any more koi, just buy a goldfish and see if a goldfish can live in there. Because if a goldfish can't live in there, nothing can live in there. So I bought a goldfish after I put whatever in my water they told me to. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. And it died too. So I was done. Like, it's just water. But it's so neat. Like, yesterday I was out front. This deer was as tall as me. Like, and it was a female deer. She walked right, like, she was within 5 feet of me. Like, because that's where they all come to drink, is out of that pond out front. Aww. Yeah, at least you have the babies. Yeah, like, I have to, I think that the pond out front is like 6.5 feet deep. And, I don't know. It's big enough. But, like, all the cats drink out of it, and all the deers around here. Like, the deer, like in the springtime, the deers that bring their babies and drink out of it. I have to fill it up, like, every night I have to fill it up. So, I don't know. I just don't want it to be too low and, like, one of the baby deer or something like that fall in it. You know what I mean? So I always try to keep it full. So they always have water out there. Yes, crabs. Yeah, I took a video of it. I got a video of it. I can make a short of it so you guys can. Well, yeah, I have to make a short because, like, they won't let me upload anything that ain't over a minute into a video. So I can upload the short of it because I grabbed my phone and videoed it. So you guys can see her. She's big. Like, she was. Well, I'm like 5'4", and she was. She was as tall as me. Ghost. Like, we took like samples of the water to the pet store, and they kept saying, I don't remember now because it was like 6 years ago. And after two fish died, I was done. Like, I'm not gonna experiment anymore and cause any more fish to die. Like, I'm just not. That's not me. Um, um, they kept saying, I don't know, I kept buying these different chemicals to put in it that they were telling me to buy. Like, they would test it and be like, oh, you need this and you need that. But after, like, the koi died, and then, like, we put chemicals in it and let it sit for like a week or whatever they said, I don't remember now. And then when we went back, we bought a goldfish, and it died. And I was just done. I was just done. I literally, um, drained all the water out of it and filled it back up with regular water. And, like, I have it has a waterfall in it, like, just how it's set up. Like, it's a rock waterfall and then a fountain in the middle of it. And I literally just fill it up every night, just to let the deers and the cats and the raccoons and the possums, whatever else, they all drink out of it. So I don't put any chemicals in it. I just leave it for them. It's just for the animals out there. Oh my god, hold on, there's a bug on me. Oh, I thought I saw something crawling. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, crabs, I do put water in it every night because they drink a lot, like all the animals that roam around here, because I live in the middle of the woods. And there's a lot of animals around me. So they drink a lot. Yeah, they could, but like, yeah, ghost. Like, I'm not, like, after the goldfish died, I emptied all the water out of it, and I just let the animals drink out of it now, because that's more important to me anyway than trying to keep fish in it just for it to be beautiful or whatever, and always having to put chemicals in it. Like, that's why the hose is always out front, because like, I have to fill it up every night, so I always have the hose out front. It's more, I just would rather all the animals, is how hot it's been especially, I just would rather all the animals have a place to have water, because like, there ain't no water around me, like, that I know of. And I've been here 24 years, so there ain't no like rivers or lakes or nothing like that. Like, well, there's one up there. Well, the closest one I can think of is about 6 miles away. And it's just a pond that people fish in. So I just keep it for all the animals. It's like a big watering bowl for the animals, I guess. It's so neat because, like, the homeless cats that live on my porch, like, when, like, the raccoon or something comes, like, they'll hide. But, like, the deer, they don't even move. Like, they're like, oh, it's a deer. We're not scared of that. But if a raccoon comes, they are like, they go underneath the porch. I'm like, that's so funny. One of my not Fluffy. Fluffy's my favorite homeless cat, but my second one, I named him Chester. He's the big yellow tabby cat or whatever. And I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Like, I walked the road a couple of days ago because I thought, well, maybe he got hit by a car. Like, I haven't seen him anywhere on the road. I don't know where he is. He comes, if not every day, every other day at the least. Because, this is where he eats at and stuff. And it's been 2 weeks since I've seen him. And, like, I'm so worried about that cat. That's the only one that's missing. All the other 3 are still out front. I know, Ghost. I'm so worried. He was a pretty cat. Like, I don't know how old they are. They've been around my house for about 5 or 6 years, maybe a little longer. And he was just a big male. But I mean, you could pick him up and pet him, and he would just meow, and he was so loving. Like, but he was a tomcat too. Like, you could hear him fighting with other cats too. And he'd come back and have like open sores on him. Then I'd have to give him medicine. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 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 I love them ponds like that have fish like koi's and stuff in them. Them are so pretty. That's what I wanted out there. And no, like two, like I feel so bad. Like I caused that koi and that goldfish to die. If I wouldn't have bought it and put it in that pond, like they would have had a long life. Like I can't just keep buying goldfish and putting them out there. Like, oh, you're just a test subject. Let's see if you make it. No, I can't do that. That's not me. So, but them ponds. If you can have a pond like that, them are beautiful. I love them. Like I tried to have one, but wasn't meant to be, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought too, Ghost. I was like, I emptied it all out because I put them chemicals in it that I bought from the pet store that they told me to put in there, and like I wouldn't want that, all the wildlife to drink them chemicals in there. So I emptied it all out and filled it all back up for them, and then just every night, it does get pretty low. Like it does. Like I don't know how many deer drink out of it, but there's quite a few. And like it does get pretty low. Um, I it's like 6.5 feet deep, and I would say, in one night they get it down to about 4 feet deep. So that's how much water I have to put in it every day. But like it's so hot. I mean, I couldn't imagine not having a place to have a drink. I don't know. That's why I said though, Ghost. I said I'd rather just let it be a big watering bowl for all the animals. Every now and then, a big buck would come drink out of it. Um, he normally runs with that pack of does that sleep right next to my house in the woods right here. There's a bunch of blackberries over there. And a couple years ago, I was going over there to sit there ready to pick, and I guess I scared one of the doe, and she jumped up. Oh my gosh, she gave me a heart attack. I was like, I don't know. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, bright, sunny. I just wasn't expecting nothing to make that big of a sound. You should have seen me running. And I was like, and then she ran out like to go in front of me, and I seen her. I was like, oh, it's just a deer. It was so funny afterwards, but not during. Like I thought like the Bigfoot done had me or something. Yeah, crabs. Yeah, like if my dogs could get to it, they would definitely be in it. But like they just can't get to it. Like that blue pool that I had back here, when it would rain or something and water would get in there, my husky would be in it, laying in it, rolling around in it, and looking at me. And then went right back in the house, and I'm like, no, dude, you're gonna have to dry off. Like, you fling stuff everywhere. Every time he goes in and out, you gotta wipe down the refrigerator, the dishwasher, the counter. I mean, because he just shakes that water everywhere. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. I don't know. So I'm glad he can't get to the pond but if he could get to the pond, he would gladly get in the pond. Like, I don't know. Like, he loves taking baths, but like, he don't like showers. He don't like the rain. He don't like being in the rain. He likes to get in like, like a pool or a pond or something. Like, if you fill up the bathtub and holler for him, he'll jump right in there every time. Yeah, yeah, I don't, I'm trying to think. I don't know where I could do that at, Ghost. I'm trying to think. King is so baby because his epilepsy. Oh. Oh. Baby rabbits are so cute. Like, that's one thing I do miss about having all my rabbits. When they would have babies, like, I don't know, but rabbits, you would think, like, animals are smart enough to know they can't, in the wintertime because the babies can't live in the winter. Well, rabbits don't have that. Rabbits think any time's a good time to get it on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would come out to feed, I mean, dead middle of winter, like 3 foot of snow on the ground, and there would be a nest of baby rabbits, like, just crying and crying and crying. Um, it was the mom wouldn't even be nowhere around it. So I would gather all the babies up and I would take them inside. And it took me a couple litters to find the perfect concoction to feed them. But I think it was the second litter. I don't think any from the first litter lived that I tried to bottle feed. But everyone from the second litter and then on. What you do, I'll tell you guys real quick what it is. It's and then you just get an eyedropper and just feed them with the eyedropper. But you got to remember, rabbits only feed their babies twice a day. That's the biggest thing. They only feed their babies once in the morning and once at night. Um, you know that powdered cat milk? I got mine at Walmart. It comes in a can. Yeah, Ghost. Yep. Reproduce. Yep. It didn't matter what time of year it was. They were always doing it to having babies. And in the wintertime, I would take them all in because they would just die. Like, I came out and found so many dead nests of rabbits because it's the middle of winter and the mom won't stay on the nest. Like I said, she goes on it once in the morning and once at night. That's it. The rest of the time, the mom rabbit will not stay on the nest of babies because that's what their animal instinct tells them to do. And that powdered cat, it's, like down the cat aisle at Walmart, they got them cans of powdered cat milk. Get one of them and then go over to the baking aisle and get a can of powdered goat milk. And then when you get home, do, like, make up like a glass of, well, half a glass of powdered goat's milk and a half a glass of the powdered cat milk and mix it together. Just do it the half and half, and every rabbit you feed that to will live. Like, it's amazing. I don't even know. I think somebody told me that because I don't know where else I would have got it. Like, how could I, you know what I mean? I guess somebody told me that. And I went to Walmart and I got the cat milk and the powdered goat's milk. And every whatever litter of rabbits that I've ever fed, every rabbit has lived. Like, so it must be pretty close to the rabbit milk. So if you guys ever have to feed any baby rabbits, you know what to feed them. I still have like the can of cat milk in there. It's the powdered milk, and I still have them in there though, and I'm just like, well, I might as well throw them away because I only have one rabbit left, and it ain't got nobody to mate with. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. I have no clue. I've never checked because there's only one. But then my luck, as soon as I would throw it away, like, I don't know, a nest of wild rabbits or something would need that. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, the situation I'm in with the cameras. Like if I went and threw all them cameras away, I'd have them right now. But that's just my luck. Like as soon as I get rid of stuff, I end up needing it. But I can't think like that because I don't know. I just believe in. I don't. I don't know. I just don't like clutter and stuff. Less clutter, less stress you're in. Like when if a countertop's cluttered or something, it makes me stress out. Like I get so stressed out over stupid stuff like that. That's true, guys. That is 100% true. Like, and I think the date on the can said it's good until like 2027. So maybe I'll just keep it in the cabinet until then. And then when it gets to the expiration date, if it's not gone, I'll just throw it away. But like all those rabbits that I've had, I can't tell you how many cans of that cat milk and that goat milk I've went through. Like I've went through probably 20 cans of each of them. So like it works. This one recipe I looked up online for I never will forget it because it was crazy. Um, for rabbit milk, it said to use powdered milk, an egg, honey, and there was something else. And I did all that. I did everything it told me to do. I mean, the rabbits drink it, so I mean, I don't know. But I think that's what I was doing when somebody told me about the cat milk and the goat milk. And I was like, that sounds way easier than all this. Because, you know, like you'd have to throw that away every day because you can't feed something that has a raw egg in it. Like, that egg is going to go bad even if it is refrigerated. Like, I don't know. That's just me, though. But I thought it's so much easier just to go get powdered goat milk and powdered cat milk. That way you can mix it up as you need it. You don't got to store anything in the refrigerator. And it works like a charm. I can't remember who told me that, but somebody did. And it works perfectly. But the baby bunnies were so little. Like them little tiny baby bottles were like way, way, way too big. Like I've never ever seen a rabbit drink from one of them little tiny baby bottles that they sell. Like, but the eyedroppers that you get, like the eyedroppers, they will latch onto them like a bottle. Them little eyedroppers. And they're so stinking cute. The last nest of bunnies that I found, there was only one that was still alive because it was the middle of winter. And you know, that bunny's like, that's the one I have left right now. He's probably 5 or 6 years old. He's still in my room. He still lives in my bedroom. And he's like 5 or 6. He gets mad at me and he'll stomp his foot. He's funny. I just call him Bunny because I don't have a name for him. I just call him Bunny Bunny. But when he wants, like, that bunny is something else. When he wants a cracker or something, he'll take his foot and he'll stomp it and make this loud bang. And he'll keep doing that until you give him a cracker. Yes, Ghost. Yep. Lesson of the night. That's true. You too, Crabs. Oh, that's a good name, Crabs. Thumper. Well, he's like, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Like, I don't know. It looks like a boy. Like, his face looks like a boy, though. And, I just call it a him. It's so funny. Probably 2 times a day he does that with his foot. where he'll just like stomp his foot, and I'm like, you're not getting a cracker. You already had a cracker. You know what I mean? And I even buy the ones without salt on them because I don't want him to have too much salt. And he'll keep doing it until you give him a cracker. And I'm like, one more cracker and that's it, buddy. No more after that. I like kind of negotiate with these animals all day long. That's what I feel like I do. Like the dogs, they're like, we want another bone. I'm like, no, no, no. You've already had 2 today. You're not getting any more. And they're like, come on, just one more, just one more. And I'm like, God, okay. The bunny's the same way with crackers. My daughter keeps saying, I wish you would put that bunny outside. I'm like, why? It don't bother you in any way. It's in my room. How does it bother you? Well, I know it's in there, and you don't come in. I mean, she goes in there, but she don't sleep in there or nothing. And when she goes in there, the bunny don't bother her. He just looks at her. Like, what are you doing? I don't want to put him outside. Like, he's 5 or... Well, let me see. He's probably 6. Because... Anyway, so, like... I can't just put him outside. Like, he's never been outside when it's hot. And he's never been outside when it's cold. You know what I mean? I can't just, like, take him outside. Like, oh, here, you gotta live outside now. I can't do that. That don't seem nice to me. Yes, 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 Ghost. And he does it at least twice a day to me. Sometimes he'll do it 3 or 4 times. But I have to ignore it. Like, the most I'll give him is 3 a day. Like, that's the most. But some days he does try for a 4th one. He'll just take his foot and he'll just, like, make that big, loud noise with it. And I'll be like, no, Bunny, you've already had 2. You're not having any more. And he'll keep doing that until he sees me getting the crackers. And when he sees me getting the crackers, he'll just sit there like, okay, come on. And I just hand it to him, and he just eats it. He just takes his paws and holds it and just eats it. But that was the last bunny that my bunnies had, you know. And, well, there was 2 other ones in the litter, but they weren't alive. Because it was the middle of winter when I found them. And other than that one, and he's still in there. It's so funny. He does it sometimes when I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm like, Bunny, please, no, just let me go to sleep. And he'll be like, give me a cracker. And I'm going to keep stomping. I don't know. Animals they're all cute, guys. Every one of them. Look, one of the homeless cats heard me back here talking. My favorite one, my favorite homeless cat. She heard me talking back here, so she came back here to visit me. Buffy, what are you doing, babies? That's my favorite homeless cat. I wish Chester would come. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. And I walked up and down the road thinking, well, maybe he got hit by a car because the speed limit out in front of my house is 55, so... You know, and the people out there, they don't care. They'll just run over any animal. But I didn't find him anywhere out there, so I don't know where he is. He's never went this long without coming back here for food, you know what I mean? Because this is where he eats. And he's never went this long without coming back here to get food. About it. Ghost, I still haven't seen those possums. Still to this day, have not seen those possums at all, not one time. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah. She wants her canned food. Like, I put out dry food 3 times a day for the homeless cats. And then every night, I give them a can of cat food at nighttime. And, yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, they're like, it's dark, we want our can of cat food. Like, I haven't gave it to her yet. But yeah, they're wanting their candy cat food. I'm like, y'all are some picky homeless cats, let me tell you. Dang, if I had all the money that I spend in pet food a month, if I could spend that in like human food for myself, I could eat steaks. Well, even though I don't like meat, let me think of something else. Um, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I live on. Oh, I don't know. But like, if I wanted to eat steak, I could eat steak every day for what I spend in animal food around here. I think that just one bag of the dog's dog food they eat the hill science. You gotta have a prescription to get it. I'll have to show you the bag. I don't know what it's called and what it's about, but it's one that my daughter wanted her dogs to eat. Yeah. Um, yeah, I guess that's what I do with the dogs. Like the dogs, they all eat the same dry food. It's just easier that way because like it's just a weight loss. It's Hill Science. Wait one second. I'm grabbing the bag. It's right here by the door. That's why I'm grabbing it. Hold on one second. Hold on, puppy. Hold on. I got it, guys. Hold on, Sophie. I'll get you food. But this is the dog food. And we paid $240 for 3 of these. And they go through 1 week. So whatever that is, I don't know what that makes it a bag be. I don't know. I haven't done the math, but we use 4 of them a month. I don't know why this likes doing that now. For the 5 dogs, or 4 dogs, 1 dog don't eat dry food, but the 4 big ones do. And they go through a bag a week. Um, they also all 4 or 5 dogs. They all eat the Hill Science canned dog food a day too. And then, you know, my daughter has the 2 cats in there. They eat canned food and dry food. And then the homeless cats, Spike, the chickens, then the rabbit. What else I'm missing? Oh, the pig. I got a pig. Um, yeah. But I always think, like, these animals eat better than I do. Like, I don't even, like, my food bill alone, like, when my daughter and her boyfriend in here, I literally spend, like, 25 bucks a week on myself. Like, that's what I live on a week. When I'm by myself, you know, when they're not here. When they're here, it's a lot more. But when they're not here, it ain't nothing. I'm like, the dang animals' food bills, they eat better than I eat. Hold on, Fluffy. I'm going to get your food. Hold on. Hold on, little girl. What? She's like, give me my can of cat food right now. I don't have it. I have to go in and get it, Fluffers. I gotta get it. I don't have it. I don't have it with me. Little girl, I don't have it. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it, baby. I gotta go get it. She's a sweet cat. She don't like Chester, or well, let me rephrase that. Chester don't. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because Fluffy, you know, but like every time Chester sees Fluffy, he tries to fight with her. Like he tries to beat her up. And I'm like, why do you do that? Fluffy's the sweetest cat ever. I don't know why he acts like that. Like Fluffy is so sweet. I don't know, but I miss Chester. I missed him even though he liked to fight a lot. I mean, it would be as soon as I got all of his like sores and gashes and tears and all that stuff taken care of on his face. Like no sooner than I'd get them all healed, the next day he'd come back and I'd have to start over again. That cat was on antibiotics probably 3 weeks out of 4 because it just would never quit fighting. I swear it heard me tell my daughter that I was getting ready to make him appointments to go get him neutered, so maybe that would help him not fight as much. And that was the last conversation we had when he was here, and I have never seen him again. Not one. I said he knew what we were saying, so he left. I just hope, I don't know, wherever he is, I hope he's okay. That's the only thing I hope. I hope that he's okay and that he's not hurt or dead or something like that. He was the only one of the homeless cats that would leave here. Like the other, well, Fluffy will go like a little bit down the little driveway. She won't really go far. Now the other female cat out front, the one that nobody can touch or whatever, she disappears every now and then for a couple days. The other male cat out there, he don't. He stays there. But that other female cat, she will disappear for a couple days every now and then. And I'm like, I just wish you guys wouldn't leave. Or, I mean, I don't care if you go somewhere, like in the woods or something, just don't go by the road. Like, because they're not going to slow down for you. Like, if you get in that road, they're going to run over you. Fluffy used to like to sleep in my car in the fall and in the winter. You just don't even know. Like, I got into such a habit. I literally just would leave my car doors open at night so Fluffy could do whatever she wants to do. And then I was like, Fluffy, I gotta quit leaving my doors open. Like, so I made her a house in this shed back here. But in the summertime, she don't really go in it too much. I should open the door and she might want to go in there. Fluffy, you want to go in your house? I didn't even think about that. I don't think she wants in there. I think she wants her canned food. Yeah, there have been so many times I'd leave my door open on my car and it would rain at nighttime. My daughter would always be like, I don't know why you... I'm like, because Fluffy wants to go in there. I'm not going to close the door to where she can't get out. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, it's a car. She's a living thing. Like, so what? What's it going to do? I don't care. gonna open this door, see if she wants anyone in there. Fluffy, you want your house? Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna open this door, see if Fluffy wants in her house. Fluffy, you want in here? You want in here? Oh, I'm trying to reach you, Fluffy. You want in here? We'll go in here? Probably not. No? Okay. She don't want to go in her house. She's like, I want my canned food. Alright guys, I'll try to figure out something for a sleep stream. I'll try to figure out something. Oh, hold on guys, I gotta read what you said. Hold on. Ghost, only thing that will get his attention, like he doesn't really know his name, because you're Spike, that's Spike. Spike doesn't like me talking when he's sleeping. Is canned cat food. Like canned cat food, when he hears the can open, that gets his attention. Like he loves canned cat food. Like one day I just wanted to see, like, if he would keep eating it. That cat ate 3 whole cans of cat food. And I was like, you're not getting no more. And he was still like sitting there like, can I have another one? I'm like, no, dude, you're gonna make yourself sick. But normally when I go out on the front porch and I open cans of cat food, he normally will come running. And last 2.5 weeks, nothing. Like, maybe if I go out to the road or something and do it, maybe he's a little bit further away to where he can't hear me. I don't know, but I'm really worried about him. And he's not really a hunter like Fluffy. Fluffy will bring me moles and birds and snake. One day she brought me a snake that was acting like it was dead and it really wasn't dead. Yeah, like Fluffy will bring you stuff like Chester don't do that. Chester don't bring you stuff like that. Like he just shows up like, I want food, you know? Like he's not really a bring you things kind of cat. I don't know where else to look for him. I've never seen him in the woods either. Like every time I see him, he's coming down the driveway. Like he's coming from the road. You know what I mean? Like coming off the road down the driveway. I guess there's like some cats across the road, you know, down this other road down there. I guess there's some barn cats or something he hangs out with. And I walked down there and I didn't see him anywhere. I just hope wherever he is, he's okay. I put one of those Seresto collars on Fluffy so she wouldn't get fleas. And she didn't even have it on a day and it's gone. I don't know where it is. I have no clue where it is. I'm like, Fluffy, that thing was like $62 and you didn't even wear it for a day. I just figured them collars would be better for her than, you know, putting that stuff on them or whatever. So now I don't know what I'm going to do for fleas. The other 2 cats I can't even, like I can't even get that close to put anything on them. Like if I get within 3 feet of them, they'll take off running. But Fluffy you can pick up and Chester you could pick up and all that stuff. And I put a collar every year on Chester too. Which I have his collar inside. But he's not been back here to get it put on though. I don't know where Fluffy's is. I don't know where she took it off, how she took it off. I don't know what she did with it. But now I gotta think of something else because I'm not gonna keep buying them things if she's not gonna keep them on. I used to use them Seresto collars for the dogs. Let me tell you, the first year I bought them, holy crap, they worked perfect. Like everything else, when something works good, they change the formula. the second year I bought them, they were garbage. The third year I bought them, garbage, and then I've never bought them again for dogs. They seem to do pretty good with Fluffy. Last year they did pretty good with her. I mean, I didn't see any fleas on her or ticks on her. But this year, Sherry lost hers. But for the dogs now, we use that, oh my god, that pill that's got the heartworm and flea thing in. It's a pill, you know what I'm talking about? Simpirica Trio. That we use that for the dogs now. That, and I mean, we've never had a flea or a tick ever. That stuff works so good, like, I don't know, that's a good pill though. It's expensive, but it's good. Alright guys, I'm gonna get these cats their human food. Oh, I gotta feed the dogs too. And then, I'll try to think of something to do with sleep stream. Thank you guys for coming though.